Good morning. My name is John Henneberger. I'm the co-director of the Texas Low-Income Housing Information Service. I've also been involved for quite some time on disaster recovery programs as an advocate looking at these programs. There's serious problems with the status of the programs that you have before you. These modifications to these agreements are almost an example of deja vu. This is exactly the same process that this board went through with the Hurricane Rita program, where because of the governor's decision to prioritize local administration of these programs, there are local jurisdictions which simply lack the capacities to successfully deliver housing assistance to their citizens in a reasonable amount of time. It's our opinion that this is not the fault or the responsibility of this department, but it is the responsibility of the failure to adequately understand the lack of local capacity to administer these programs. That said, we have what we have before us, and I'd like to make some comments, Mr. Chairman, with regard to how I believe we should proceed. We are deeply concerned with the performance of the City of Galveston, Galveston County, and the City of Houston with regard to their disaster recovery programs. The City of Houston's program is basically almost hardly started, and the city has failed to put into place adequate measures to ensure that the problems that have hampered the production of single-family homes are going to be corrected. The city has in place an arcane process of requiring different departments to sign off on each individual application that comes before them, and for the City Council itself to consider each individual application that comes before us that cripples production in these programs. They produced 8 housing units since Hurricane Ike. And we visited with Secretary Marquez on Friday the homes of a number of people who've been waiting for 3 years for assistance under the city's program. And basically they just keep getting told, wait a little longer, wait a little longer, wait a little longer. But systemically the problem is not being addressed, and the problem is with the City of Houston's policies. We urge the department to embed state staff within the city's program to attempt to assist in a technical way, any way it can, the city to move forward with this, and to set a firm 6-month deadline on the city making the 20% goal. And if they don't make that goal, the state of Texas should transfer the responsibility for administering this program to a responsible entity. The state of Texas under the program recently completed its final homes under that program. I say this is deja vu because we went through this exact same process with Rita. Local jurisdictions were charged with trying to administer these programs. The programs drug out. People didn't get their homes fixed. The department stepped in, took control of the programs, and finally, after a lengthy period of time, we're able to put the units on the ground. People deserve homes, and we've got to deal with this. I have a number of other concerns that I don't have time to get to, among which is the proposal to increase the per unit cost of homes in Galveston to a maximum of $197,000. Hurricane Rita homes that were built under the department's contracts cost $75,000 for an equivalent size unit. City of Galveston has before you a request to increase the cost to $195,000 per unit, with a concurrent reduction of the number of the families that can be helped on this program. If you can build houses for $75,000, why are we administering these programs through entities that require $195,000 to administer these programs? It makes no sense to us. The program is seriously broken. It's seriously off track, largely because of lack of local capacity. I understand that's not this department's creation, but it needs to be fixed. Thank you very much.
Any questions of the witness? Thank you. Stephen.